All right, well, let's go to the next fight. I think is this Vegas 50?
50, yeah.
50.
Lucky number 50.
Santos, Ankalaev.
Starting at the main event, I think we both see this main event going the same way.
Yeah, I just can't decide if there's going to be a finish or it's a decision because they're both kind of slow output.
I just think it's going to be a very fucking thunderous knockout by Magomed
You think he'll knock him
Ankalaev.
out?
I think he's going to fucking put Santos to sleep. I think Magomed is on a fast track for that title. He probably is the best 205er in the world. It's either him or Yuri.
Good.
It's either him or Yuri, I think, which is a fight I'd love to see.
I think it's going to depend on what Santos does. If Santos gets reckless, like some Kudalaba style stuff, he's going to knock out.
I just think the Santos we know and love is gone.
I mean, I think so too.
I don't think he has looked so timid his last 3 fights, from the Teixeira fight, the Walker fight, and the Rakic fight. He does not look like the same person anymore. He's gun shy. He doesn't throw those big fucking kicks. He fought that fight with John, gave his all, gave both his knees. Should have won the fight. It was fucking razor thin margin, and I think that was it. I think he shot his load right there, and he's kind of.
Is this Ankalaev's first 5-rounder? So he has 5 rounds to knock him out.
I think so.
Because when he fought Volkan Ozdemir, it was 3 rounds, right?
Right. Yeah, I think it's his first main event. I don't think that's going to factor into it.
No, I'm just saying, because I want to know.
I don't think it goes 3.
If it's a finish or not.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to go even to the. I think I would go under 2.5 in this fight.
Yeah, I'm going Ankalaev. I'm all over that side.
Yeah, no dissension in the rings.
Santos in my
No, I'm not. And I think we're probably going to see this the same way too.
Oh, Song Yadong's knocking him out.
Now, but we have Moraes early.
That is true.
Marlon Moraes.
He beat Dvalishvili, is still in my opinion. Dvalishvili was not the fucking.
Marlon Moraes is dangerous early. Song Yadong has to survive that initial flurry, and then he can the gas. We all know the gas tank of Marlon Moraes. Every one of his fights, he's winning early, and then round 2, late first round, whatever it may be, he gets fucking knocked out unconscious. He has been working over in Tiger Muay Thai. He's been over there and changed up his training a little bit. So who knows how that's going to affect him. Yeah. I think Song Yadong gets this done. The pride and joy of China in my book. I think he's the best Chinese fighter there is, and I think. I
think Song Yadong knocks.
He's working at alpha male. If he can just put some grappling into Moraes. I mean, Marlon Moraes was this close to beating Henry Cejudo.
Yeah.
He was beating Cejudo's ass, and then he just falls off that cliff. Mm-hmm. So again, early in the fight, Moraes is. If you like Marlon Moraes, I would sprinkle in a round 1 Marlon Moraes win.
Yeah. I mean, he's worth playing in DraftKings because that one.
Yep.
That
he definitely is. He's a perfect.
But I think Song
Yadong gets it done too.
Got Caceres. How many's he won in a row?
5,
5, 6.
5 right there for sure.
Yeah, that's 5.
Against
Super
Youssef.
Sadiq, another solid fighter. I think Youssef gets this fight done though. His only loss was a tight fight to Arlen Allen, who was a close decision. Could have went either way.
Caceres has beat a lot of those bottom end guys.
Yeah, he's been a lot of those.
Chase Pooper.
Yeah, Tony's favorite fighter.
Peterson.
Austin
Kroom. Did he beat Kroom?
Yeah, he did beat Kroom. That was a good fight.
Yeah, he beat Kroom.
That was a good fight.
Beat?
Sung
Woo Choi. Okay.
Man, that was recently too.
Yeah.
4 months.
I like Sadiq Youssef in this fight.
And Youssef lost. Who was his last loss?
Arlen Allen.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's a tight fight. They were a co-main in one of those cards. Yeah. I think this fight's gonna go the distance.
Yeah.
It's gonna be mostly point fighting. Fighting at distance fight. And I think Sadiq Youssef gets this done.
That might be a good 3-leg right there. Song Yadong, Youssef, and Ankalaev.
Yeah,
I
would like to lay that down.
Yeah,
this might be the toughest one to call next.
Yeah, this is a pick 'em for sure.
So we got
know what you're gonna Roberson.
Yeah, because we got Khalil Roundtree versus Carl Roberson, 2 guys that could look great one time they come out, and then the next time they've never seen a fucking cage in their life.
It's not going the distance, I don't think.
It can. I can see these guys taking pictures, staring at each other. Yeah. Again, Khalil Roundtree could look very passive sometimes. Now, when Khalil Roundtree is turned up and in, he is a bad boy.
He had that nice leg kick finish last fight.
Yeah, Bukalkas on the bleak kick. And he also fucking beat the shit out of Eric Anders. Yeah. Now, is Roberson coming up for the first time? I know he's fought a lot at middleweight. This fight's at light heavyweight.
Yeah, I don't know. This may be his first thing. Brendan Allen. Where do you fight Brendan Allen at?
Probably middleweight, I'm guessing. Vittori. So I think it's his first time coming up, so maybe the weight cut makes a difference. I'm going to give the edge to Khalil Roundtree because I love that guy when his stand-up's on. His Muay Thai is fucking sharp. Yeah. He trains out there in Phuket too. So I'm going to go with Khalil Roundtree. by decision. I think that's going to go to the distance, actually.
Drew Dober, Terrence McKinney.
That's a good fight.
I'm not too sure to call this a good fight. Terrence McKinney coming up on short notice. This fought like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be, who's Dober supposed to fight? It just got canceled like last week. Or like during this week, this past.
Well, that would be on the back page.
Front page,
right?
yeah.
Right here.
Ricky Glenn.
Yeah.
Not the best trade-off for Drew Dober. He's got a tougher
that's
contact.
a tougher fight.
But we know Terrence McKinney, right? He is boom or bust. He's going to get that fight done in a round and a half. He's going to come at you hard. He got that big sub victory over Faraz Ziam versus Dober, who's been in there with the best. You know, he went toe-to-toe with Islam.
Dober scraps, too, yeah.
And Islam got him late with a sub late
Terrence
in that
McKinney's
fight.
been looking good, though.
I don't know, guys.
But he
23
kinda,
and
like-
11 now, coming off of 2 losses.
But versus the guys he's fighting, though.
Yeah.
Islam, he lost to Makhachev, and who he just lost the other losses to? Brad Riddell. I
who's
mean,
good
those
too, yeah.
those are fucking two fucking top of the food chain fighters versus a guy who's fighting.
Ziam and
No,
Pervola.
again, I think I would like Terrence McKinney early. I think he's definitely a guy you play in DraftKings because he can be a big boom scorer. But I just think this is a big step up in competition for him on short notice versus a guy who's there's nothing that Terrence McKinney is going to do that Drew Dober hasn't seen.
Well, Dober's he's the favorite. Minus
Yeah.
225.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, McKinney just fought. You know,
Yeah.
he just fought 2 weeks ago. He has to make that cut again.
Yeah, he's a scrapper, man.
I'll tell you what, if Terrence McKinney does come in and get this fight done, he is for real.
Yeah.
Because again, Dober is a pro. He's kind of like the gatekeeper status, right? He's on that cusp of the top 15, and so I think Dober gets it done though.
Okay, here's a good fight.
Oh,
First fight of
How
the main
long?
card.
under 1.5 for sure,
Under
right?
one.
Bruno
1.5.
Silva, Alex
Somebody's
Pereira.
going
Alex
out.
Pereira versus Bruno Silva, two fucking headhunters, two guys that don't
God.
like to get paid by the hour.
Yeah, and this is the guy that beat Izzy.
Yeah, Pereira, the guy they want to win real bad. Again, the kickboxer knocked out Izzy Adesanya in a kickboxing match.
He's a
He's
slight
6'4",
favorite.
80-inch reach. 6 foot.
He's giant.
74.
Fucking striking is lethal. Fucking knocked out my boy Michaelitis, the Greek Spartan
But
earlier.
Silva knocks people out too, though.
Yeah, but I just don't think his striking is going to be on Pereira's level. And Pereira works his grappling with Glover.
Knocked
He
out
trains
Turd
with
Man.
Knocked
Yeah.
out Turd Man.
Yeah, that's a
Knocked
free.
out the Beverly Hills Ninja.
That's a free square.
So
Man.
He was losing to who was it?
Silva?
Yeah,
It was to Jordan Wright.
No, what's the other one? Was it Sanchez?
Sanchez.
Sanchez was grappling the whole fight.
Okay.
I mean, Silva's got himself a puncher's chance for sure. He's got good power in his hands, but I just don't. His best path to victory is going to grapple him. Do you think he's going to do it? 'Cause, I mean, Pereira showed some grappling vulnerabilities against Michaelitis for sure, but you're going to have to commit to that. And I think he tries to stand there.
I mean, I haven't seen much of it from Silva other than him getting wrestle fucked by Sanchez.
Exactly. He wants to fight standing tall. And if you stand up with fucking Pereira, again, he knocked Izzy Adesanya out.
Yeah.
Stand-up fight. So I think Pereira gets that
Yeah,
done.
let's
Probably
lean
first-round
Pereira.
knockout.
Semmelsberger.
Anyway,
Prelim.
Fletcher. I don't know much about Fletcher.
I know a lot about Matthew Smellsberger, and I think this motherfucker's a monster.
Who, the other guy?
No, Smellsberger.
Yeah, I think Semmelsberger's way underrated. Semi the Jedi?
Oh, I think his name's about to be really big after this fight because I think he's going to have a highlight knockout. I think this is a
Well, he's the
Contender
underdog.
Series debut. This is a classic, although he's not a favorite, so
No,
that's
he
a
is
good
the
thing.
favorite.
No, I'm talking about Fletcher. Usually these fucking Contender Series guys come in their favorite.
Yeah.
I think Smellsberger's a guy who can stand and bang with the best of them. Fucking went toe-to-toe with Chaos, traded with him, and didn't go out. That's his loss up there. Has knocked out everybody else quick.
Semmelsberger.
I like Smellsberger, early knockout.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep rolling. J.J. Aldridge and
Armbar
Jillian
from
Roberson.
guard.
Yeah, I mean, if this, like you were saying, we were talking about this earlier, if the J.J. Aldridge takes it down to the ground, she's going to get subbed.
Where she wants to take it.
Yeah.
She wants
Can
to grapple.
Jillian take her down if she wants to?
Maybe. Jillian, the most submissions in flyweight history,
Yeah.
right? With like 8 or 9 of them. One of the best submission grapplers in that division. This fight is going to happen mostly on the floor. I got to think she gets
I
one.
think
before
she'll
the-
get her down.
I or JJ takes her down and then she gets in that guard and Jillian pulls something off. So Jillian's going to have her opportunity to have this fight happen where she wants it to happen. On the flip side, though, if Jillian cannot get that submission, I love Aldridge on DraftKings.
Yeah, because she's gonna throw a lot of strikes and shit.
And it's going to be a lot of control time. It's going to be a lot of wrestling. It's going to be a lot of wrestling to get down there. So if Jillian's just playing guard on her back,
that one's a tough one.
And doesn't get those subs, that means Aldridge is going to be scoring a lot of points. But I think Jillian Roberson ends up getting that sub.
Trevor Jones.
Trevor Jones has to make weight.
Yeah, this is a fun fight. What's his name? Javid Basrat, right? For those of you who don't know, he just was on last season of the Contender Series. He's the guy that during the weigh-ins was fighting a fellow from Israel who said, "You silly, like you dirty terrorist" or some shit during the face-off, like something to his face, right? So he didn't do nothing. Like, he was all calm and collected. When they got in that fucking cage on Dana White's Contender Series, go back and watch it. He tortured that guy for 3 rounds. He ended it in round 3 with a submission choke. He could have stopped it about 3 or 4 times in that fight early on, but he wanted to make this fucking guy suffer. He was good standing, had great grappling. I think he is another one of these bantamweights that watch the fuck out. That division just keeps getting deeper and deeper. Versus Jones, who has knockout power for sure, but a similar opponent in Krakhmanov, the last guy he fought.
Yep.
Yeah, Krakhmanov. He ended up getting choked out late. I could see Javid giving the same type of pressure to him, wearing him down, and eventually getting a late sub.
Trevor could pull the upset too, though.
Yeah, he's tall. He's got power in his hands.
Yeah.
And he's a Contender Series guy. This is the upset I'm picking.
Damon Jackson.
This is my upset of the night, y'all. Lock this in.
Mind.
Damon Jackson, the Leech versus Kumela Hawaiian Kirk. They call him the Hawaiian Conor McGregor.
Do they?
Yeah. Kumela Kirk made his debut.
Huh. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I'll see it.
Yeah. Maybe
so he's going to lose a lot.
Yeah. His legs
he's going to get subbed.
His leg's going to fall off. Yeah. And I think he's going to get subbed. Kumela Kirk fought his debut against Makwan Americani. Came out. He lost the Contender Series to Billy Q. And Makwan Americani, infamous for not having cardio, went the distance with him. It was a close decision. And had 5 takedowns all in round 2. Actually, I was looking deep in the stats because when I saw that Damon Jackson was following Kirk, I was like, let me look at Kirk's defensive grappling.
Too?
Damon Jackson, a great grappler, fucking Russell Mirsad Bektik.
And Jackson's a big featherweight.
Yeah, he's really, really big. Only lost it to Ilya Tapura, which is not a slouch of a loss. Otherwise, he'd probably have 4 straight wins.
Yeah.
I think Damon Jackson controls this match. At the very least, it's a fucking grapple fuck win. But I think he probably gets a sub in like the second, third round.
Yeah. I'm on Damian Jackson underdog.
All right. Mazo, Maverick.
Maverick stepping in short notice.
If Maverick does not win this fight, is she done?
No. I think she's been in the bad on the wrong side of some tough decisions.
Yeah.
It's not like she's looked bad in her fights.
Definitely the one against Macy Barber.
And what was her last one too? Who she
was
just
the last
fight?
one?
Oh, the last one was what's that fucking laid on her bitch, Blanfield.
Oh, Blanchfield laid on her. Yeah.
Just laid on her for 3 rounds. She's gonna beat Maza. Maza wants to keep this standing. Doesn't have fucking really good fight IQ. Should be able to keep every woman she wants at distance with her reach, but she doesn't. And I think Maverick's gonna get inside, be more aggressive, and she's gonna. I don't know if she finishes it. I don't know if she finishes it, but I think she gets the win.
Yeah. All right, so now we get to Cody Brundt. She's
champion?
another Contender Series,
Yeah, he lost his first fight though.
Yeah. And then Dolce.
Match him up, which is not that bad. Whereas Dolce is definitely gonna be a different challenge than fucking Nick Maximoff.
Is it Dolce that's the judo ace, or is it? I always get him and
Tafan.
Not Tafan. Who's the one that Al Hassan? One of them's a
Al
judo
Hassan
guy.
was a judo guy.
Okay.
Dolce's big power puncher. Who did he just lose to? The Turtle was it? No, Barry by the Barry pushed him against the cage for 3 rounds. I remember that fight. Now, I want to lean Dolce in this fight, but again, Brundt struggled against Nick Maximoff, who tried to take him down like 30 times. Like some ridiculous takedown attempts in that fight.
It'll be a different style.
It's a way different challenge. This is gonna be on the feet. I just think that Dolce has the power in his hands to fucking put him out, and I think he gets it done.
He's a lot shorter.
He's stronger though. He is fucking. No, Dolce's
his reach is his reach.
Dolce's
longer,
longer.
Reach 76.
Shorter but longer reach.
Has the longer reach.
Got the wide back.
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna fucking put it on him.
All right, let's see. Got 2 more to go.
I'm calling another dog. I'm calling another dog.
Chris Moutinho with a full camp.
I'm going Guido.
I'm going Guido too.
I'm going Guido Canetti. Who did Guido? He fought close. His last Mana. Yeah, Mana Martinez. The close split decision. All we know about Chris Moutinho is he can take a punch.
Yeah,
that's it. He didn't do anything.
Like, what if Guido's got good leg kicks and shit.
Guido's well-rounded. He's old. I mean, he's 42 years old at 135. It's awesome, but he looked good against Mana Martinez, who looked solid against Ronnie Lawrence that last fight. I think that Guido wins this fight by this. I don't think he's gonna finish fucking Moutinho. I don't think that's possible because fucking
not after what he took from Sugar.
Yeah, that was a mercy finish by Herb Dean in that fight. But I think Guido gets a decision winning here. I think he wins. And Moutinho disappears. He's 9-5.
Yeah, he's getting a shot just for his beating.
Just for taking that beating. That's his payback. Tefan Chewy and the professional Murhak.
This is the guy they really wanted, right? Azamat? He's the Contender Series guy.
He does. No, don't be fooled by that OV. This guy does not like to wrestle all that much.
He likes to punch.
Yeah, he likes to stand there and throw some heavy things. Whereas Tefan, who everyone tells me he has big power, but I've never seen it.
Yeah.
He's got decision against Mike. Decision, and he had picked some hard shots in that Pickett fight. I remember that. I think Muraskanov gets this done. It's gonna be very similar to the Turtle fight.
Yeah.
It's gonna be very similar to the Iron Turtle fight.
All right, let's look at our what do we think our lock of the night for main card.
Oh, it's fucking Ankalaev.
It's Ankalaev for sure.
Ankalaev, lock it in.
All right. And then, I guess
no debate. There's no debate now.
No, there's no. Yeah.
That's gonna be UFC Fight Night Vegas 50.
This might look worse than Islam and Bobby Green.
Next Saturday.
I don't know about that.
Ankalaev's not as fucking nice as Islam is.
All right, let's go into
Islam shows mercy.
News of the week. Oh, here's the Zhang Weili rematch for Joanna.
Yeah, I'm down. Let's see what Joanna's been doing.
What did fucking Kobe call Joanna?
Wasn't it? He wanted Masvidal's pet.
Yeah, something like that.
That was a while ago, though, wasn't it?
No, he called